This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Excel 1970-73 Carryover League. Brought to you by the Shrimp Trawler YouTube channel.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to 1970-73 Carryover League. Another opening day back in the National League, and we've got a fun one today. It should be a lot of fun and fireworks today. We got an opening day between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies, a team that colorfully likes to get big crooked number runs per game and not necessarily do the rest of the game very well as pitching, defense, and that sort of thing. But the Padres, I don't think everybody realized, after 69, their expansion year was kind of a lousy year, but starting in 70, 71, 72, they got some pop in this lineup for a team that didn't really do much. You know, let me just kind of go through the home run totals of the starting lineup. Spazio 12, Roberts 21, LaRon Lee 12, Clarence Gaston 29, Ollie Brown 23, Dalrymple just 1, Colbert 38, Ferrara 13, and Steve Hunt's 11. It's 160 home runs for the Padres. That would be up there, you know, in the top with the Cincinnati Reds, Atlanta Braves, you know, the monsters of baseball, the sluggers of baseball. And the Colorado Rockies build their team around guys who create a lot of breeze when they swing, homers, walks, and strikeouts. The totals aren't going to be as high because they don't have a lot of plate appearances. They get a lot of extra players on this team. As a matter of fact, looking at bats for this slugger-rich Colorado team, Gagliano 68 at-bats. I'm reading at-bats now. Lee 140, Kingman 115, Cosco 118, Alea 258, Rick Monday, oh there's a 376, Don Money 447 getting there, Jack Hyatt 221, Rick Auerbach 554. So the number 9 hitter, Rick Auerbach, played a full season. Nobody else did. That's how you end up with a bunch of sluggers who homer, walk, and strike out in short sample sizes. Well, let's get going. Today's starting pitchers for San Diego, their ace, lefty Dave Roberts, and for Colorado, it's Dick Drago from Colorado. Let's get started. Ed Spazio, 2.5 is a single. Dave Roberts, 6.12, second X. This is Gagliano, a 4.8 at second base. That's a fielder's choice. LaRon Lee, 68, double 1 to 6. It's a base hit. Runners on the corners for Cito Gaston, 48 is a sac fly to left. And with 2 outs, it's Ollie Brown. Ollie 1-4, grounds to short. All right, bottom of the first. It's Phil Gagliano. 2.7 is a walk. Joe Liss. 2.7 is a K. Walk and a K. Dave Kingman. 2.4. Contact, but into the outfield, but it's going to get caught. He skies the center field. And with 2 outs, it's Andy Cosco. 56 is a fly to left field. Don't anticipate many ground balls from Colorado today. Top of the second. Clay Dalrymple. Let's take a look at the number 6 hitter of the Padres. The curious outsider here. Dalrymple played for Baltimore in 71. But we got this fun card into the league because of the ridiculous on-base percentage. And they gave him power with just the 1 homer. So that's where they decided to put him in the lineup in the 6th spot. The pitch to Clay Dalrymple. 2-7, and he misses the walk and gets a K. Nate Colbert, 45, short X. This is Auerbach, a 3E33 at short. And that is a double play. Oh, doesn't need to be a double play. Would have been a double play. Where's the guy on? Al Ferrara, 48. This guy's left. All right, bottom of the second. Brant Alea, two-time All-Star for the Rockies. Out of the Twins system, 48. Second X. This is Dave Roberts, a 4E41 at second. Remember I was telling you about things they don't do well? Yeah. Fielding is optional. So Alea singles. And here's Rick Monday. Let's take a look at Rick Monday's card of 1970. Played for Oakland, the Cubs, the Dodgers. Always had range in an arm early in his career with a little bit of wheels here. Ace stealer. 57 is a K. Don Money. 35 flies left. And with 2 outs, Jack Hyatt. 64 catcher's card. This is Dalrymple. It's a 2E16 catcher. And he makes the play. We go to the third. It's Steve Huntz. 6'11 off Drago. Bounces to short. Auerbach again is a 3E33. And this time, it's an error. Ed Spazio. 2-6 is a single to center. Huntz will hold at second. First and second for Dave Roberts, the first round pick of the Padres this year. 64 pops to short. LaRon Lee, 33 pops to short. And with 2 outs, Cito Gaston, 58 skies the third, pops to third. Bottom of the third. It'll be Rick Auerbach making his Major League debut here for the Rockies. Let's take a look at Rick's card. This is definitely a futures pick. This is a full season of Rick Auerbach. That's 597 plate appearances in 272. He hit 218. Didn't really work out. And from that on, he never got a chance to play a full season. But he had 2 particularly good seasons, 1974 and 1978, where he hit over 300 as a utility player's pinch hitter. And Colorado gets the Auerbach card now, and they'll bump it up to that 74 card next year. And technically, Auerbach would then play 8 years of shortstop hitting over 300. That's how the Rockies and all these expansion teams can beat the traditional MLB teams. That's their only shot, because they don't have a farm system, because they don't exist, of course. All right, center X is Gaston in center, who's a 2E10, and Cito makes the catch. All right, back to the top. It's Phil Gagliano, walked earlier, 210, skies the center. Joe List, 66, lines a short. We go to the fourth, just a 1-0 game. I was talking fireworks, and we have a sac fly through 3 frames. Ollie Brown, 62, left. Clay Dalrymple, 1-9, double 1, single, base hit for Clay. Nate Colbert, 56, skies to right, and with 2 outs, it's Al Ferrara, 1-8 is a walk, 2 on, 2 outs for Steve Huntz. 34 grounds to the pitcher. Drago and Roberts doing rather well today. Dave Kingman, 49 for Kingman is a K. Andy Costco, 2-7, double 1 to 12 is a double. Runner at second for Brant Alea. 1-2 is a Lomax. A 5, third baseman, a second baseman covering second, double play. Tough break there for the Rockies. Into the fifth we go. It's Ed Spazio, 67 is a K. Dave Roberts, 110, center. And LaRon Lee, 2-6, base hit in the center. Clarence Gaston, 55, rolls to second base. 1-zip. We move to the bottom of the fifth. Let's pause a moment for station identification.
This is the Shrimp Trawler video channel.
Este es el canal de videos de camaroneros.
I'm in the fifth. It'll be Rick Monday leading off. 310 is a K. Don Money, 2-5. Triple 1 to 16 is a triple. With 1 out, they'll bring the infield up for Jack Hyatt. 2-7 is a K. And with 2 outs, it's Rick Auerbach. 58 is a sky to right field. Roberts with a shutout, leading 1-0 into the 6th. Ollie Brown, 62, sky's the left. Leodar Impel, 55, sky's the center. With 2 outs, there's Nate Colbert. 35 is a walk. Al Ferrara, 2-5, grounds to short. 1-0, bottom of the 6th inning. Must be a chilly day in Colorado. That's why it's a low scoring day. Phil Gagliano, 37, is a walk. Joe Liss, 38, same thing. He walks, and here we go with the Rockies. This is what they like to do: just walk, and then eventually you'll get a 3-run homer. And here is Dave Kingman. Let's take a look at Dave before he swings. So this is Kingman's 71 card, which for the beginning of the decade will be his high watermark for batting average, 278, but only 115 at bats. Then he'll be below 250 until all the way and through till 1979, his big monster year in Chicago when he had 48 home runs, hit 288. But here is the pitch to Dave Kingman. 311 is a K. Andy Cosco, let's take a look at this slugger. He was a first-round pick. Costco's a first-round pick because of the home runs, and the Rockies are like, oh, there's other stuff on his card? Okay, he's a 4 in the outfield, he's an East Stealer, and they just want the homers, the walks, and the Ks, and don't hit into double plays, because that means you lost an at-bat. So, yeah, Andy Costco, 310 is a walk. They are loaded for Brant Alea. We have to take a look at Brant now. The base is loaded, 1 out, as he has been into a couple All-Star games representing the Rockies. And it's not just this card. He had a very similar card to this in 1969. So the 69 and 70 cards, which were for the Minnesota Twins. Obviously, the Minnesota Twins can't keep all their players when you have a 32-team league. So the Rockies took him in expansion. They're delighted to have Brant. Bases loaded, 1 out, playing back, looking for 2, which is possible. The pitch to Brant Alea. 1-6, he saw it. Homer, 1-9, double, and it must be a blustery day. Yeah, ball's not carrying. It's going to be a double. Costco, 11-runner, will not try and score from first. So it's a 2-run double. The Rockies take the lead with 1 out. And you have Rick Monday as your batter. The pitch to Monday. 43, right X. This is Ollie Brown. He's a pretty good fielder. Ollie is a 3E13. He's had better years defensively than that. A 3, and that's going to be a base hit off his 3-ness, and it's suddenly 4-1. The Rockies have it going on here in the 6th against Dave Roberts. Here's Don Money. A triple earlier. 37 is a K. And with 2 outs, Jack Hyatt. 54, center X. This is Gaston again in center, is a 2E10. And Gaston makes a 2-base error. But the runner holds at third. Stops at third. You have second and third and 2 outs. 4 runs already across. And it's Rick Auerbach. 3-6, saw the card. That's going to be a hit. 3-6 is a single to right field for the 218 hitter. Couldn't come in a better time. To right field, Jack Hyatt, 10, 11, 12. 1 run against the cannon of Ollie Brown. They bat around here in the 6th. I think we're going to call it for Dave Roberts, 5 2/3. You bat around. I kind of want to pull the pitcher. The game's getting out of hand. He'll leave after 5 2/3 as the Rockies bat around. And they will go to Mike Corkins. He'll make his Padre debut here with this card. With 2 outs and runners on the corners. And it'll be Gagliano. 1-9 is a single dot. Then I'll get another run in. Auerbach is at second. And it's Joe Liss. 58, Sky's the center. 6-1, top of the 7th, Dick Drago. Sack fly in the first, and since then he has made quick work of this great Padre lineup. Steve Hunt leads off in the 7th. 57 is a base hit. Ed Spezio. 4-9, another base hit to left field. You have runners at first and second. Drago's a starter 8. He's got a little bit of leash here in the 7th. 5-run lead, but, you know, definitely is not going to lose. They'll be hooked before then. So it'll be Dave Roberts. 1-4. Sky's the center. B question mark. Don't like running down 5 here. LaRon Lee. 6-10. Off of Drago's card. LaRon's got power. Homer. 1-11. Double. And that is gone. A 3-run bomb by the Padres. Number 3 hitter, LaRon Lee. Great year he had. In 72, his best year. 312 homers and 399 plate appearances. We got a 6-4 game. Drago. He's not broken, but he's on his way here. And it's a 6-4 game. He'll continue. Cito Gaston. 1-6. Let's look at Cito Gaston's card. Well, we had a slow start, folks, but since then, the teams are putting the pedal to the metal here. Clarence Gaston's magnificent 1970. That's what I was talking about, folks. I mean, you have Gaston and Ollie Brown, and the other outfielder is LaRon Lee. You know, during the draft, the 1973 Dave Winfield and Johnny Grubb cards were both available. And the Padres said, nah, we're good. Just stay in the minor leagues a little longer. 1-6 for Clarence Gaston. Homer 1-10. Double. Rolls the 1. It is gone. And I think that's enough of Drago. 6 1/3. Both starters getting knocked around here. So he'll leave with a 1-run lead. And John Cumberland will come out of the Rocky bullpen. Cumberland was a Giant pitcher, I believe, in 71. Well, so many great Giant pitchers from that era. Cumberland in the 7th, with just 1 out, bases empty, faces Ollie Brown. 5-12 is a walk, and the tying runs at first. The lead run is Dalrymple. He will leave the game. He only faces righties, and they'll bring in their regular catcher, Chris Cannizzaro. Will come in. The tie run at first and 1 out. The pitch to Chris Cannizzaro. 4-10 off Cumberland, center X. And this is going to be Rick Monday. A 2-E9 in center field. E9. And that is caught. So 2 outs and a man at first. It's Nate Colbert. 2-6 for Nate is a base hit to left field. And Ollie Brown will not try and run the third base and make the 3rd out. So it'll be first and second with 2 outs for Al Ferrara. 46 is a pop to first. So Drago is still the pitcher of record. Drago and Roberts. It is 6-5, bottom of the 7th. Corkins will continue. It's Dave Kingman. 1-8 is a K. Andy Costco, 57 is a K. And Brantalea with a big double last inning. 1-5! This time it's automatic. It is gone. Brant looking for another all-star nod for the Rockies. He's 3 for 4 today with a homer, a double, a single, and 3 RBI. My goodness, Brantalea. 7-5 Rockies. And here's Rick Monday, 2-11, grounds to second base. We go to the 8th, now a 2-run lead. Cumberland will continue. And let's see here. Steve Hunt's will leave. We'll go with Enzo Hernandez, making his major league debut against a left-handed pitcher. Let's take a look at Enzo Hernandez. This card gets hit you 195, but he's an A stealer, A bunter, A hit and runner, all that good fun stuff. And wonderful Enzo. The pitch to him, 64 off Cumberland. If he had power, it would have been gone. It's a single. And now you got the tie run is Ed Spezio, doesn't have power. 2-3, short B, fielder's choice. So he's on at first for Dave Roberts. 37 is a K, and with 2 outs, it's LaRon Lee. 1-2, ground ball to short, A plus injury. So he will have to come out of the outfield. Alfarar will just go into his spot in the outfield. We go to the bottom of the 8th. We forgot to do the stretch time music here in Colorado. But we've been enjoying Mountain's wonderful Nantucket Sleigh Ride LP of 1971. Wonderful. Let's get this one going on now. This one's pretty cool. There you go. Bottom of the 8th of a 7-5 game. Corkins will leave after inning in the 3rd. We'll have Joe Gibbon in the 8th. Joe Gibbon against Don Money. Bottom of the 8th inning. 57 bounces to short. Enzo is a 329. Makes the play. Jack Hyatt. 1-5 is a K. With 2 outs, Rick Auerbach, 111, grounds to 3rd. All right. Went down just a little bit as we go to the 9th inning. It is 7-5 in the 9th inning. Cumberland will leave, and the Rockies will turn to their closer, Mel Queen. Let's take a look at Mel Queen. 1971, a $1.77 ERA for the Angels, who always seem to have great pitching. Couldn't win a lot with that great pitching. And they couldn't keep all their guys, and the Rockies stole Mel Queen from the Angels. Trying to get a save here, the 2-run lead of the 9th. Dare they try and improve their defense? They don't normally do smart things like that. They don't, yeah. They got some guys who can, you know, yeah, they can put in LaHood defensively for Costco. That'll work. And Ratliff, you don't need him. Just the one improvement into corner outfield. All right, 9th inning. Mel Queen against Gaston, Brown, and Canizero, all righties. Pitch to Cito Gaston. 63. Pitcher X, Queens, and E22. 2, E22 makes the play. Ollie Brown. 55 is a K. And with 2 outs, it's Chris Canizero, brought in the 7th. Here's the pitch to Chris. 65, bounces to short. Shortstop is Auerbach, a 3-E33, trying to end the game. Can he do it? He does, a GVC. On Auerbach to end the game. The Rockies come back down 1-0, and with a big 6th and 7th inning, win 7-5 on opening day. Last year was a down year for the Rockies. They're hoping for a return to glory of 2 years ago. Off to a good start. Mel Queen. Nice little save there. Let's do the box, and we'll look at the year-to-date numbers and report back the results of the series at the end. Mel Queen, a nice little save. Struck out a guy. Cumberland did all right, inning and 2/3. Walked Ollie Brown, then got an out and a single. A hit and a walk. 2 hits, a walk, and a K. And Drago gave up the 5 runs. 4 in the 7th inning, and then 1 in the 1st inning. But he holds 1 for the win. They had given him enough support. 9 hits, 5 runs. They were all earned. Walked 2, struck out 2. Joe Gibbon came on, struck out a batter. Inning and a 1/3 for Corkins. He gave up 2 hits, a run, and 2 Ks. But Dave Roberts takes the loss. Great pitcher, but just fell apart here in the 6th inning. Too many walks, big hits. Some of the stuff is unearned. He gives up 6 hits, and he gives up 6 runs. 4 of those are earned. He walked 4, struck out 7. 1019, 0108, 78, 511. 3-4, 410, 410, 3-4. The Padres put 14 men on base, and the Rockies only 12, but Rockies made the most of it. So that is game 1. And we'll look at the cumulative box scores for our league to this point. Now, we've had a torrid hitting at the beginning, briefly. Then some great pitching for a nice long stretch. So the league batting average and ERA are really low right now. Gets boosted a little bit because of the offensive explosion today. But we're still sitting at a 260 league average with a 360 ERA for the league through 64 games. That's it today from Colorado. Hope you're enjoying the 4-year carryover league. We'll see you next time.